Welcome back to Tomos's Mam's kitchen. It's not my kitchen, it's my mum's. We've got a Swedish dish today, Swedish meatballs, with mini new potatoes, some pickled cucumber and lots of gravy. You're gonna like it, your kids are gonna like it, your dogs are gonna like it. It's yummy. Have a look. Well, let's get cooking then. Let's start in the traditional starting position, chopping up an onion. Nothing too fancy this time, maybe a little bit like me, a little bit rustic, a little bit rough around the edges. Yeah, just chop up any old how. Then you want to transport it into your frying pan. Just fry it up over quite a high heat and then just let it sizzle. Can you hear that? Oh, those onions are in hell and I'm in heaven. Ideally the onions will be translucent and not crispy. Spoon it into the food processor so that you get rid of some of the excess oil and then blitz it up. Find a large mixing bowl, place the onions, about a kilo of pork and beef mince and 2 handfuls of breadcrumbs in a bowl. Here comes the big finger with the seasonings: black pepper, salt, allspice and nutmeg. Now you want 2 yolks of an egg, so here I am separating the egg whites from the yolk. It's a messy business, but everybody loves it. Looks like snot really, doesn't it? Shouldn't really say that on a cooking video, but there we are. Then you want to combine everything in a bowl, snot and the spices, and you want to start mixing it. You can mix it with a spoon if you want. You can mix it with your hands like me. You can get your kids to mix it. It would be quite a fun activity. You could do this mix the night before. You could stick it in the fridge, just chill it, and then when you need to use it you can start balling it up. The balls need to be about 1 inch to 1.5 inches in diameter. You can get your kids to help you out with this as well. You know, just make sure that their hands are clean. I'm gonna try not to mention snot again, but there we are. I just did. Wash those hands. I got my butcher to mince up my meat. I didn't see him mince it up, so we could have a Sweeney Todd situation on our hands. Or worse, another horse meat scandal. But first I'm going to talk to you about another scandal. All chefs are raving about rapeseed oil. Heard of it? I hadn't. I used it tonight though. Look at this bottle. Looks expensive, doesn't it? It's about £2.50. Oh my god, what a lot of money for some oil. So, after Max and Spencer did a bit of daylight robbery on me, I went to look at the back of their bottle of vegetable oil. And this is where their dark secret lies. Their vegetable oil is made out of rapeseed oil, and that bottle cost £1 and was for half a litre. Scandal. The reason I got interested in this is because olive oil isn't used in Scandinavian cooking. Olives don't grow up in the Nordic climate, so remember, no olive oil with your meatballs, no olives in Scandinavian cooking, no olives, no olives, no olives. And back to the cooking. You want to fry your meatballs in that rapeseed oil over a high heat in batches until they're brown on the outside. Don't worry about them being cooked through, because a bit of food poisoning never hurts anybody. Not really, they get cooked in the gravy later on, but first we're going to separate the meatballs from the pan by placing them in a dish which has got a paper plate or a paper towel at the bottom. This will get rid of the excess oil, and the rest of the oil from the pan you can throw away. Deglaze the pan with about half a litre of beef stock, and I'm adding a mixture of butter and flour there, which will help thicken the sauce. You could do the butter and flour step in the main pan first, but I didn't do that. I just make it up as I go along. There we can see that the sauce is starting to thicken, and just to add an extra bit of indulgence, let's put some double cream in there. Look at that. Add your seasoning, the same as earlier, and then the most important step, start adding your meatballs. Put them in the sauce. This will impart flavour to the sauce and make sure that those balls are cooked through. Give it a quick stir. Boil up some new potatoes. Cook them for about 20 minutes, that's how long they usually take. And when everything's cooked through, you're ready to serve it up. I'm serving mine with new potatoes, usually that's got a bit butter on top of it, with some pickled cucumber. It's just spiralised cucumber with vinegar thrown over it, don't worry, it's nothing too posh. And here comes everybody's favourite part.